that moment. Now, when the tornado roared through Joplin, obviously the focus wasn't on saving memories, it was on saving lives. Memories can be replaced, of course, lives cannot. But now, with the help of a small town church nearby and its volunteers with a big heart, they're working to save the memories after all. 1 year ago, the photos of Joplin. Photos of destruction, despair, and yet, even photos of hope.
This is where our apartment buildings were.
Jim and Anita Lepa don't need the photos of Joplin to remember that night. Those memories are seared into their brains. Painful memories.
It was, reminds me of Vietnam, guys.
Like the war he served in, it was a war of survival. Racing to a basement storage room, hunkering down, Anita covering Jim's head with her purse.
I think it would have sucked me out if she hadn't kept it down. And then it was over, you know, and what was it? I looked up, you know, and I said, hey, I see sky.
Sky. And when they crawled out of the debris, they saw those awful photos of destruction and despair and death. 8 died here.
I pray for them every time we go by. I don't know.
But they survived. And while they tried to wrap their arms around the photos of Joplin they were building in their minds, Jim and Anita had lost everything, including the photos of their lives, their memories scattered.
Everything was gone.
At first, they were coming in big boxes and bags full.
Just up the road from Joplin, the First Baptist Church of Carthage. In the storm's tragic wake, Donna Turner, like so many others, felt a calling.
I just wanted to do something to get involved. I'm not physically able to go over there and move rubble and stuff.
There's 2 photos in this one.
So Donna and pastor of worship Thad Beeler started talking, and an idea came into focus.
So many people that we know live in Joplin. And because we're close enough but yet far enough away, we couldn't help with emergency disaster services other than to just go over and volunteer. We didn't have a building close. So the question would be is what are we supposed to do?
What they've done is this.
Every box there has hundreds of photos in them. We have 70 boxes still.
Boxes of memories. The church decided to reunite tornado victims with the photos of their lives, one picture at a time.
And this is a little cutie right there. I'm sure somebody will recognize that baby.
Volunteers organized, cataloged, and posted online thousands of pictures, 32,000, with photos still trickling in. Memories of family vacations and weddings and you name it. Pictures blown down from the heavens and beyond.
We have heard of some in the Arkansas area. I've even received some through the mail from Kentucky and Tennessee, just over the Mississippi. Incredible.
Volunteers underwent grief counseling, knowing that reuniting victims with their memories, some painful, wouldn't be easy.
Now that we're getting closer to the anniversary, I'm seeing more sadness again. I mean, I think they're reliving everything in their heads.
Joyful moments, too, as tornado victims are reunited with pictures they never dreamed they'd see again. So far, 8,000 pictures back in their rightful albums.
The one on the left, he's what, 17 now?
Yeah.
This is when he was cool.
Yeah.
Including 8 photographs reunited with Jim and Anita, somehow finding their way from farm fields near Springfield to a church in Carthage.
It brought tears to my eyes. I was, when I seen it on the internet, I was almost in tears just from excitement.
So excited they drove to Carthage that night to retrieve this picture of a grandson. More memories would follow.
Picture of the Alamo in Texas.
And of trips to Europe, another grandchild, precious memories helping in the healing.
Yeah, I came out of there and I said, we got each other and we got Jesus. What more do we need? You know, what more do we need?
To be able to bring shredded documents of photographs back to people and to see the look on their face when they see the picture of their baby child that may be grown today. There is nothing that replaces that. because you have brought something back to life they thought was lost.
One photo of their lives at a time. About 30 church volunteers are helping out with the project, a project that Pastor Beeler says they hope to take national. They want to use the model that they've created in Carthage for Joplin and help other communities around the country who deal with the same types of loss. For example, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We'll keep in touch with them and see how that project develops over the years. Obviously quite a challenge ahead for them, but quite a challenge